If you guys are still looking for proxies to use or a good cook group to be in, here's a few that I'm currently sponsored by. I'm currently sponsored by Live, Oculus, and HeyProxies. Those have been the three that's been working best for me since I started botting. So if you want those, I'll have some information down in my description below so you guys can look them up. And a couple cook groups that I'm in, Drop Alert and Starter Square. They have really good information on upcoming drops, restocks, stock numbers, and many other features as well. So I'll have all this information down in my description, including some promo codes that I have, which gives you guys a discount on them. So if you're interested in any at all, check out my description. What's up, guys? Today I'll be setting up my NSB bot for the Jordan 12s that are releasing tomorrow. As of right now, they look fairly profitable. I feel like they'll go down during release time, but as of right now, it's pretty profitable. I had to run a few tasks to get some pairs for some pre-orders, so let's just get right into the setup now. I'm going to start off with Foot Locker. I'm going to go over all 4 Footsites and then a couple Shopify sites. So I'm going to start with Foot Locker here. Here's how you get the SKU. Here I'm on the Foot Locker website under the Releases tab. Here's the men's pair. I'm only going to go over men's pairs, by the way, today. Put this little code up here in the link. You're just going to copy and paste it right here. And this code is actually going to be exactly the same for Champ Sports, Eastbay, and Foot Action as well. So paste that in. For sizes, you could leave it blank for random, or you could type in what sizes you want. For example, I want 9 through 12. So here's how you type it. You type in each number, separate them with the comma, and don't use any spaces. For your billing, select whatever billing you're using. And then proxies. Here's what I'm using at the moment: Oculus ISPs, Live, and Hey. For advanced for Footsites, I like to leave that alone, so I don't even click on it. For scheduled tasks, I like to start my task 10 minutes before the drop. So my drop is at 7 a.m., so I'll start it at 6:50. Submit that. And that's pretty much how you set up the task for Foot Locker. Once again, I'm going to say it again. Same exact steps for Champ Sports, Eastbay, and Foot Action as well. Same code and everything. It's not always the same code for each site, for every shoe. But for this shoe, I did check it, and they are the same. But I'm going to look at Champ Sports just to show you guys. Computer kind of slow right now, but here I'm on Champ Sports under the Releases. Here's the shoe, and you can see up there in the link, same exact code as Foot Locker. So also for the men's and grade school pairs, those are going to be different. So in case you didn't know, because you're a beginner, just remember, if you're going for both men's and grade school pair, they have their own different SKU. So submit those tasks for the Footsites, and that's pretty much how you set up for all 4 of those. Here's my setup one more time, starting at 10 minutes before, mode on smooth. But now I'll go over a couple Shopify sites right now. I'm going to go over Shoe Palace first. So here's Shoe Palace. For mode, always have it on Cyborg 3.0. And then you could get a link for Shoe Palace, so here's how you get it. Head over to the website right now. Taking a little bit to load, but here's the shoe right here. Just in case it's not on the front page, go under the Releases tab, like I just clicked on. It'll take you to the upcoming releases, and then the shoes right here, November 13th, dropping tomorrow. Gonna click on that. Then you just copy and paste the link up here into the bot. So it's that easy. When you're setting up for Shoe Palace, you just paste it right here. Sizes, for example, I'm going to leave it blank for random. It'll pop up in RA after I submit my task. This is a Shopify site, so I recommend you guys use no proxy, an ISP, or a DC proxy. So just as an example, I'll go with no proxy for this task. For Shopify sites as well, I like to put my delays to 3,000 for each. And then for Shoe Palace, I schedule it 10 minutes before the drop, so at 6:50 a.m. Then I submit that, and that's how you set up the task for Shoe Palace for the Jordan 12s tomorrow. I'm going to go over one last Shopify site now, which is Jimmy Jazz. And Jimmy Jazz, very similar steps, Cyborg 3.0, and you can also get a link. So let's head over to Jimmy Jazz. Let's go to the Releases. So here's the website again. So here's the shoe. You're just going to click on it. It'll take you to this product page, just like it did for Jimmy Jazz, and then you just copy and paste the link up here into the bot. Again, it's a Shopify site, so I recommend you guys use an ISP or no proxy or a DC proxy. For Jimmy Jazz though, NSP recommends you guys use or start it 5 to 8 minutes before. That's why I schedule it for 6:52, 8 minutes before the drop. But anyways, that's basically gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I set up the task for the Jordan 12s on 6 different sites. But if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer you as soon as I can. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. If I am able to cop a few pairs tomorrow, I'll be posting a live cop, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are still looking for proxies to use or a good cook group to be in, here's a few that I'm currently sponsored by. I'm currently sponsored by Live, Oculus, and HeyProxies. Those have been the 3 that's been working best for me since I started botting, so if you want those, I'll have some information down in my description below, so you guys can look them up. And a couple cook groups that I'm in, Drop Alert and Starter Square, they have really good information on upcoming drops, restocks, stock numbers, and many other features as well. So I'll have all this information down in my description, including some promo codes that I have, which gives you guys a discount on them. So if you're interested in any at all, check out my description.